Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to give you some thoughts on the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie trilogy, which started in 1990. Now, I'm not someone who necessarily grew up with this and the cartoon in the same way other people did. Besides the fact that I was born in 1996, my exposure to the Turtles was more with like the 2003 cartoon, and I've been getting more into the franchise in general lately. Although I do think I seen the original film when I was younger at one point, but I rewatched them now, and I just sort of wanted to give my take. I do think the first one was definitely the best. There's a bit of dateness, a bit of camp, to all three of them to different extents, but I do think the first film balances it the best, perhaps, because there are some like decent themes and moments between like Raphael and Splinter in particular. Raphael is more like, the outcast, and, he has the anger issues and everything like that, and Splinter's trying to get him to kind of find a center with that. And I also love when, like, Raph goes off on his own and the whole Casey Jones thing and stuff like that. But I do think the second Turtles movie, Secret of Ooze, was actually a lot of fun too. Although they wanted to make it more kid friendly, so they use their weapons even less. They use like objects around them or food to be able to foot or whoever else. But I could see someone saying the second film, Secret of Ooze, maybe have the most like general basic entertainment value. With Turtles 3, the hated one, I did not hate it, oddly. I actually thought all three of these movies go decently well hand in hand. I just don't necessarily see the drop in quality that others do. Even with the costumes, I don't think they looked all that bad in 3. I even like Raph's relationship with the boy he finds when they're sent back in time and such. Although they do waste Casey Jones in the third one. And little gripes, I do prefer like Judith Hoag in the original film more than I do Paige Turco in 2 and 3. I do think Paige Turco is a good actress. I think she's been in The 100 and other things since then. But as the character April O'Neil, I definitely prefer Judith Hoag in the first movie. And with that, I do think the action is all like solidly choreographed for the time in all three of these. A little bit of like 80s 90s style martial arts mixed in there. And I do think it had a good sense of fun, and I do like the extra bit of thematic touch to the first film. So although I might not have like the same initial attachment to these the way some do, it did actually still work for me fairly well. So yeah, periodically I reviewed the 2007 TMNT film. I'll be talking about the 2014 movie soon, which I have some thoughts on that might surprise you. So yeah, I did like Casey Jones in the first one, and he is weirdly absent in the second, but I did like Keno in the second. And it actually kind of filled the void for me decently in a completely different way. But yeah, so by all means, feel free to give me your thoughts on them. How do you rank them? I'd probably go 1, 2, and 3 pretty much in that order. But like I said, I really don't dislike 3 all that much. So, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, for the time, the costumes, all three of them worked, the way the mouse moved and everything. I don't think it's like the, worst victim of time either. So, yeah, catch you guys next time, and peace. And another thing with Turtles in Time, some people just have a problem with like the whole concept of them being sent back in the first place. I don't really see what people don't like about that. I think it fits, Time of the Samurai and everything like that. I think it fits with the Turtles, decently well. You could want like a more traditional Turtles story, but I don't think it's like the biggest leap out there or anything like that. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in.